Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for the time. In this session, I will present our research about monitoring land use changes using Google Earth Engine for agriculture in Indramayu Regency. This is the collaboration research in Ibnu Khaldun University, Bapeda dan Litbang Kabupaten Indramayu, and Wilalodra University in Indramayu. Our background research is in 2045, Indonesia has a vision Indonesia toward the world food storage. We see in the graph, in the chart, Indonesia is fourth largest production of rice. And in ASEAN, Indonesia is the most largest rice production. This is the main capital for Indonesia toward the world food storage in 2045. If we see in the country level, the East Java province is the most largest production of rice. The second is Central Java, and the third is West Java. And if we see in level, the district level, the Indramayu Regency is the most largest rice production in Indonesia. So we think the position of Indramayu is potential and strategies for the national food granary in Indonesia. And Indramayu has area of 115 hectares of rice field, the largest in West Java, and the part of rice field area was declared as sustainable food agricultural land. We can say LP2B, covering area of 86 hectares. And in the regional medium-term development plan, Indramayu is based on agriculture. It's relevant in the future. And if we see in data perspective, there is a lack of spatial information of existing agricultural land in Indramayu. Because the challenges of the agricultural in Indramayu, first is the issuance of Presidential Decree number 87 of 2021 concerning acceleration urban area development. This urban area development is consists in Indramayu, Cirebon, Subang, Majalengka, and Sumedang. This acceleration area, of course, can affect the land use changes in the future. And the challenges is climate change and environmental pollution are treat the to rice agricultural production in Indramayu Regency. So there is the problem. In the view of data, there is the lack of well-connected spatial information on rice field for the past, present, and future prediction. Second, how does climate or carrying capacity of land affect agriculture? And third, is the agricultural-based development vision of Indramayu Regency still relevant in the future from an economic aspect? And fourth, how to maintain sustainable food agricultural land in relation to development of urbana. So we think in data perspective, the need to or dashboard for monitoring past, current, and future prediction spatial information. So in this research, we have purpose and objective. First is utilization of big spatial data, time series satellite imagery to see the potential of Indramayu Regency as national food brand. And second, analysis of time series satellite imagery using machine learning to see past, current, and predicted future cover of rice field in the future. And the third is we develop the participatory mapping framework to support for the classifying the land use land cover in Indramayu Regency. In this research, we use the medium satellite imagery such as Sentinel-2 and Landsat. We use high satellite imagery, Google Earth, QI, etc. And we create the normalized different vegetation index, normalized different water index, and bare soil index. And we use the data production and topographic data. And for the land use and land cover classification using machine learning, we create two methods to get the data training and data testing. First, we use interpretation in OpenStreetMap, Google Earth, and other high satellite imagery. And second, we use participatory mapping framework to create the data training and data testing. Afterward, we can use data training and data testing to create dashboard to create the data set and create the classification land use and cover time series. And the classified data can use for see the potential and prospect food granary in Indramayu and in Indonesia. And the result of the research, first we create the framework for participatory mapping to create the dataset and data testing. To create data testing and data training, we use the Android device data to input the data in the field. We can capture the data, we can capture the photo, video using Android and QPL cloud and send by internet to the database and visualize and validate in QuantumGIS. And we can use data in QuantumGIS to use in Google Earth Engine dashboard, or we can visualize using WebGIS. So we can create a WebGIS using uploaded in Amazon Web Service. The next is result in Google Earth Engine. We create the dashboard for creating the dataset. In this dashboard, we can create the dataset such as in this image. We create a dataset from Sentinel-2. There is the 13 band and added by NDVI, NDWI, and bare soil index. By this dashboard can automatically create the dataset that which can visualize in natural color and the NDVI visualization, BSI visualization, and NDWI visualization. By that dataset, we can classify the land use and land cover. But before that, we create the data training and data testing. We create the data training and data testing for the area of Indramayu Regency. We use 400 data training and around 75 data testing. So this is the land cover classification using Google Earth Engine. We use pixel-based random forest algorithm, and the overall accuracy is around 74%. We create 5 class for water, settlement, paddy field, badland, and stream. And for the level subdistrict, we create the dashboard and application in Google Earth Engine to create the pixel-based classification and object-based classification. We can see the pixel-based classification is more accurate than in object-based classification in middle satellite imagery. We calculate the classification in subdistrict level because when we calculate in the district or regency area of Indramayu, in the object-based classification get some error because the volume of data. In the dashboard, we create the time-lapse Sentinel time-lapse data, so we can see the changes of the data in Indramayu. We can compare with the existing data from Indramayu spatial planning, and we create the rainfall data time series for Indramayu. We can combine in the dashboard. And the conclusion of the research is the first, the dashboard Google Earth Engine was successfully produced by generating time series dataset, integrating and classifying imagery data. Second, using Google Earth Engine, monitoring land use and coverage changes effectively to support and contributing to inform agricultural development decision or enhance food security in Indramayu and Indonesia. And using random forest pixel-based land use land coverage classification is better used in middle satellite imagery than object-based classification. Thank you for the time, and thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.